Hello everyone. Recently, Supreme Court has warned the Telangana Legislative Assembly Speaker on the delay of cases of disqualification of MLAs. In the case Padi Kaushik Reddy vs. State of Telangana, Supreme Court has remarked that the Speaker does not enjoy any constitutional immunity and he has to take the decision proactively about the disqualification of MLAs. This disqualification of MLAs falls under an anti-defection case under the 10th schedule. 10th schedule was introduced from the 52nd constitutional amendment in the year 1985. It has decided the grounds of disqualification of MLAs. The first one is if the member of the Legislative Assembly resigns from the original political party membership from which he or she is elected, then it should be made sure that he or she would be resigning as an MLA also. However, if he or she doesn't resign as an MLA, it would be a case of disqualification to be decided by the Speaker. Second one is voting against the whip of the party. And the third one is the nominated members should join any political party within 6 months of them becoming the members of the assembly. And the independent candidates should not join any political party after the elections. One exception given is if a political party thinks of merging with any other political party, only if 2/3 members of the former political party agree, then there could be a merging of the political parties. This would not lead to anti-defection. The significance of anti-defection is there would be no power dynamics with respect to money and intimidation. Now, the political defections would decrease. Second one is discouraging the floor crossing, that is the Ayaram Gayaram scenario would not repeat again. Now, the 10th schedule says that the Speaker would be taking decisions on the disqualifications of MPs or MLAs. Then that decision would be under judicial review, was told by Supreme Court in the case Kihoto Holan vs. Zelilu in 1992. Thank you.